I must confess I was missing everyone today. Some parts of the old days just laying lazy. I was reminiscing still, kissing the moon and those old memories, all temporary acts of dopamine, but none of it is mine. Can someone please tell me how I got here? This impossible life, no dreams, and crashes and knives. I hide from myself from time to time still, and sometimes the sadness still tries to Trojan horse it, but I can't deny the joy flows out. I don't even have to force it. Thinking back to those panic days, breathing like I was stuck in a corset, always pouring that grief back into my mouth. Wanted to leave the winter in my head and just head south. Those days of no love or light, just the dark rooms where my brain wanted to fight me, bite me. I wanted to be like me, I mean like the old me I know that I was. Looking back, what revived me when I was crying and dying and sighing and trying to write out all my self-doubt. Sorry man, I lost track what this rap is about. I'm always going around the roundabout. Man, how did I get here? How did I ever forget about all that old fear? Oh dear, it's already been more than a couple years. 3 cheers, I think something happened when I opened up my ears and stopped counting down the second I could chug those watery ass beers. I found a couple rooms with all my peers, those bright souls who are wise beyond their years. As I started waking up, the light got near. I found something a lot like home. It holds my heart, and step by step I see it clearer. I finally recognize that girl in the mirror, and honestly I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather go. I love it here, you know. I heard about a future, a bright light in a 4th dimension. Never thought I'd be held up like mid-air suspension. I came in and passed a pink cloud and still held on to my shroud. I couldn't think, the voices were loud. I didn't know what anyone was talking about. How did I ever make it out alive? Those late night calls, turn on the light where the darkness likes to hide. I try to put down my pride, but my head was stuck inside my assumptions. I had a lot of gumption for someone who could never remember last night. I tried everything, but I had nothing but gloom to sing about. Still, I opened my mouth and spoke the name of the thing to finally be free. I threw up the poison and swallowed the key. After a lot of aching and breaking and shaking, I thanked the magic that the hope of the light was never taken. I remember the nightmare like it was yesterday. I couldn't make that fear go away. I was fair-haired and it was a deep scare. It loomed over me like a storm in May. It had a 30-year mortgage, it was never going away. I woke up reminded that death is imminent. It's an indiscriminate, irrefutable predicament of mind imprisonment with no cognition. I was in a bind, I had one decision in. Damn, sometimes I find myself praying to the goddess divine, the magic, whatever makes my eyes shine. I look around sometimes surprised that this life is mine. I was sitting around reminiscing today, missing folks. Who knows how long it will be till we all hug and where we'll go. I only know that we keep moving forward towards some kind of magic, and sometimes for some folks the hope of the miracle's not enough. They get stuck down on their luck, can't see the love of the doves. I'll be the first to say that it's goddamn tough to stay, to pray, to climb out of the static. It leaves some folks tragic, but I keep at it, I keep at it, I keep at it, until the whole world runs out of magic.